Welcome to Conversations with Laurel, everyone. I am your host, Laurel McHargue. Happy New Year, everyone, and Happy New Year to you, Chloe. I haven't seen you since last year.
Yeah, last year. But yeah, Happy New Year to you too.
Last year, a few weeks ago, I think it was.
Few
Yeah.
few weeks ago, but it's last year.
It's so last year. So last year.
Yeah.
So the last time we spoke, you were going to go up to Denver to speak with some doctors about a
Yes.
medication that you're taking. Tell us how that
Yeah.
went.
That went really good. Um, I I luckily didn't say like a lot, which isn't isn't really regular for me. Um, and um, no, it was really good. I also got to experience the CU campus
Uh-huh.
because like that's where it was at, and it was just like amazing, and it was like nice knowing the people who are like studying it and like going through the like just procedures to like get it approved and get it dosed out to different people. So that was like just really fun.
Well, they must have been really happy with your participation with it and your experience with
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
All
I got
right.
a like a little swag bag thing. Like
What's
I got
that?
like
Oh, a swag bag?
like a swag bag.
What
Yeah.
was in it? What was in it? What did you get?
I got a water bottle. I got like a portable charger thing, like chapstick, and then I got like a sticker and something else. But
A
yeah.
sticker. They gave you a sticker. Oh boy. That's awesome. We could all use chapstick in Colorado,
Yeah.
especially in the winter when it's so
Hmm.
dry, so dry. So, how were your
Yeah.
holidays?
And just like how are my what?
How were your holidays?
They were
Christmas and
good.
yeah,
They were good.
yeah.
Pretty chill. We had family over.
Nice. Yeah, we did too.
So
So you're back to school
that
now.
wasn't horrible.
What was a little horrible?
Yeah. It wasn't horrible. It was
Oh,
just tiring after sleeping in for like the past 2 weeks.
yeah, yeah. So you're back to school now, second semester.
Yes.
And what new things are you doing this semester in your classes?
Um, I've only had one class switch, which I mean isn't horrible. And I just switched from tech to art, and
Oh,
then the rest is basically the same.
okay. All
And
right.
then yeah.
What kind of art do you like?
I just like sketching personally. I'm not like a big like 3D sort of person and like
Okay.
clay and stuff, but I do a lot of sketching and just
Nice.
like drawing and stuff.
Okay. All right. Well, you have a new poem for us, and it's
Yes.
called Revolution. And for those of you just listening, this is we're back with Chloe Crabb with two B's, a poet and activist, 13 and a half year old. And if you haven't listened to any of her other poems, check out the playlist, playlist, Chloe Speaks. Obviously, like and subscribe. But you're going to share a new poem with us today. This one is intense. Well, I would say
Yes.
that most of your poems are intense.
Yeah.
So, and before you read this, for those of you listening out there, I challenge Chloe with delivering this poem with as much passion as she felt when she was writing it. So, whenever you're ready, just hit us with
Okay.
revolution.
So this is Revolution. I'm the smart girl. I'm the one who knows too much, who feels the weight of every expectation, who tastes exhaustion like bitter ash and refuses to choke on it. I'm furious. I'm furious at a world that asks for brilliance and gives nothing back but demands. Furious at grades, at praise, at invisible chains. But I will not burn quietly. I will use this fire. I will carve it into words, into action, into change. I will turn rage into reason, anger into ambition, frustration into force. I am the girl who is told to sit still, who is told to be perfect, who is told to smile and carry it all. And now I am standing. I am moving. I am building a future that the world cannot ignore. I am burning. And from the ashes I rise. I am the smart girl. Yes, but now I am unstoppable. I am my own revolution.
You are. Hmm. Furious at praise. Furious at praise? At grades? At praise? Tell me why you'd be. And I'm assuming this is an autobiographical poem.
It's mostly like I'm a really big perfectionist, which is like kind of what I presented in my first poem.
Mhm.
Um, and so like even though I have strong harsh perfectionism and I try and be perfect all the time, it's like sometimes that praise gets like too much of me and like with like the demands and like grades and praise and invisible chains like I said, it's like now I'm using like again. um it's sort of a thing for me that can get overwhelming and like with my perfectionism like I was crashing out the other day because I had a 94% in math. Keep in mind an A.
Yeah.
And I was like, I need to get it up. Why is it lower than a 95? It needs to be a 95 or higher. It needs to be this or higher. Like, it's not. I think I was telling my mom the other day because I was crashing out over. I was like, well, yeah, but it's not a good A, which is like my mind being sort of like that. Like saying 94% isn't a good A.
All right. So the praise, it's not your furious at praise from other people. It's coming from yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. Oh boy. All right. Because well, sometimes praise from other people can also be overwhelming, right?
Yeah.
I-
Yeah.
Especially if you feel it's undeserved, maybe.
Yeah.
Like it's false praise. Hmm.
Yeah.
You're the girl who's told to sit still, told to be perfect, told to smile and carry it all. Who? Who? By whom? Who?
Myself. Me, myself, and I.
Oh, wow.
Um, I put, and I would say, like, I mean, obviously not all me, but like, I think it's like this sense of I want to feel like a normal kid. And so I put up like these barriers and there's like walls to like be perfect and like sit like I said, like sit still and like all that, like those sort of things, so that I can like people don't just see my disability, they see me as a human and I'm not just disabled, you know? And so that's kind of like I put those up on myself so that it's like they can't see past like my or whoa, they can see past like just my wheelchair and like my disability.
Yeah, and for those of you who are listening for the first time, Chloe has SMA, spinal muscular atrophy, which you were born with, and your goal is to walk unaided someday. Yes, and you do physical therapy. How many times a week do you do physical therapy?
2 times a week,
2 times a week.
generally
Okay.
on Mondays and Fridays.
Okay. All right. And you've already done it today?
Yes.
All right. All right. And what kind of feedback do you get from your physical therapists?
Um, it varies. I generally get good feedback because I mean I've made a lot of progress. That's
Progress. Yeah, it's Friday afternoon.
progress. That's definitely a word. New.
Uh,
Definitely didn't make that up as I was speaking. No, but I've made a lot of progress. But I like definitely do get things like back, like use your hands less when you're like trying to use your legs. Like that's a really big thing of mine. Like I'll try and like support my legs, but it kind of ends up as me just assisting them instead of
right.
supporting them. Um, but I mean, today I was like able to like get on a Pilates machine with like a really like difficult like resistance band, and I was able to go without like my hands assisting, and that was like really good.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
That's huge. Yay.
Yeah.
Here's a personal question for you. Well, these are all personal questions because this is what you're sharing with the world, Chloe, is so very personal, right?
Yeah.
I mean, every poem that you share is personal, and what you share about your your journey through having
Yeah.
this disorder is personal. How do you handle it? What do you do when you feel down?
Um, oh, that's a hard one. Well, I mean, I write.
And oh, okay.
I
I
write.
was going to say, one of the last times we spoke, you talked about throwing away your old journals, the ones that were,
Yeah.
when you were a few years
Yeah.
ago. Yeah.
Yeah. So I write a lot. I listen to a lot of music.
What kind?
Um, so I kind of vary from like Taylor Swift to Tupac. Like I have a very, very big range there. But I think my biggest artist that I listen to is definitely Taylor Swift.
Okay.
And I think that's where I get a lot of my poetry writing from
Mhm.
too, because she's an amazing poet. Like, yeah.
Mhm.
um, so yeah, I
Yeah.
listen to music. I work out just because like that also makes me feel better when
Yeah.
I'm like frustrated with myself or like sad with myself. Like I'm really big on physical activity when I'm like that, you know. Um, I read a lot. Yeah, I
Okay.
can.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. I mean, those are all great ways. I I woke up depressed this morning. I woke up feeling very down, and that's not me. That's not normally me
yeah,
at all. And then I remembered that I was going to see you this afternoon, and that made me smile. And then it didn't totally make me feel better because part of my feeling bad was, the world situation and wondering what kind of world you're growing up in, and that kind of made
yeah.
me sad. So then I went
Yeah.
out to our gym and I did an hour and a half of pretty intense physical activity, blasting K-pop Demon Hunter soundtrack
Oh
over
wow.
and over and over. Oh my goodness. Yeah, and it's kind of hard to be down, when you're bopping to
Yeah,
K-pop. Uh, just a suggestion if you haven't seen that movie yet, K-pop Demon Hunters. Have you seen that movie yet? Have you?
I have.
Oh,
I
we're
watched it over the summer
okay. So
because
so
I was like
fun.
bored
So
one
good.
night.
Yeah, good, really, really good soundtrack. So yeah, whatever you can do, because you and I are not always right?
Yeah,
Cheerful and happy.
yeah,
And,
yeah,
sometimes the littlest thing can just, flip a switch. So,
yeah,
I love that you're pouring your heart and soul into your poetry, we're going to share lots more of your poems. What are you doing this
yeah.
weekend?
I'm hanging out with friends later today.
Okay.
And then I'm going to a birthday party tomorrow
Okay.
with a seventh grader. Well,
Oh,
first seventh grader.
awesome.
Um, yeah. Other than that, I don't think a whole lot. Cause I mean, we're going to Denver next week, so
Okay.
it's like
What'll that
we
be
don't want
for?
to do too much. An infusion, whoa,
An
an
infusion? Yeah.
infusion, and then like another appointment. Um, yeah,
Okay. Hey,
yeah.
did you ever
It's
come up
gonna
with
be
a title for your love poem?
I think the one you recommend, the He Sees Constellations.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right. I love that. I,
yeah,
I truly do.
yeah.
How many more poems do you have already in your portfolio?
Ooh,
About.
seven maybe,
Okay.
sort of. I
All right.
think.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you have at least a couple more you're going to share with us, right?
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right. Anything else you would like to tell our listeners today about you, about writing, about the new year, about did you make resolutions? I was going to say revolutions. Did you make
Oh,
revolutions? But you made a revolution.
yeah.
You are
Um,
your own
ooh,
revolution.
some
Resolutions.
resolutions. I said become unembarrassable, like
Oh,
not dimming down my goals and like being authentically myself.
okay.
Um, become like intellectually intimidating, but like in a good way. Like not as like a bad way, but like in a good way. Like, oh my god, she's like,
She's
oh
so
my gosh,
smart.
like I don't know how to explain that. Yeah. Um,
Okay. When you have a goal like that, become intellectually intimidating, which is an interesting way of putting it. Um, what steps are you taking toward that goal?
um, I already read a lot, but like just reading more.
Okay.
Going for more like experiences, like big experiences. Um, and I mean, obviously writing more and like just being more well rounded and stuff
All
is like kind
right.
of what I'm thinking.
Okay. Well, those are great goals. And
Yeah.
and I know that you're going to get more than 94% done on them this year. We'll have at the end of this
I
year,
mean,
we'll have to look back at this one and we'll have to say, what grade would you give yourself on those goals,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Anything else you want to say before we sign off and
Writing's cool. Love writing.
uh, yeah.
We
And
need more writing in the
okay.
world and advocacy.
All right. All right. Is there anything new you're going to advocate about? I mean, you got plenty to.
uh, there's a lot I could advocate about for today's day and age.
Right.
Um, yeah. Ugh.
That's a big
Uh,
question, and I'm going to let you think about that one, and
yeah.
maybe next time we meet, we
Yeah.
can talk about that. So, listeners out there, please like it, give us a thumbs up, give us a thumbs up, and subscribe to this channel, and check out the other Chloe Speaks videos where she shares her incredible poems. Thank you, Chloe, for sharing and for
Of
not being
course.
embarrassed, right? No,
Yeah.
you're not going to be embarrassable, which I think that's a unique goal to
Yeah.
not be embarrassed. I love it. I
Yeah.
love it. Have a wonderful weekend. Have a wonderful
You
weekend.
as well.
You
Okay.
as well out there, and we'll see you next time. Bye.